Chairman, I'd like to make a suggestion that we deal with this map first. I would like to see us make a recommendation on general shale and 3M. And I thought the factory from Siler City was at the hearing. I didn't. And Jason also has a list of businesses out there, right? That we need to make a recommendation. Are we going to follow the 2009 process and go back to these folks? And
that would be my preference. What I'd like to do, though, is first of all is to have vote on your motion, and then depending upon the outcome of that, then come back to the business of the existing businesses.
yeah.
But let's do it this way to make it as
I still have questions, so,
Sure.
I mean, when is the appropriate time to ask a question?
You can ask a question as a part of when we go around the table. Jason, I'm sure.
Jason was just up. Can I ask him a question now?
You sure can. Let's make that the last one, then we'll go around the table and other opportunities for questions will be at that time.
Okay. Two clarifying questions regarding the non-conforming uses for businesses. If they have not been in use for 365 days, they're no longer non-conforming and we're grandfathered, right?
That's right.
Okay. And then on page 3 of the notes, referencing the current land conservation and development plan, item number 3, retain the current 5-acre average lot size in areas designated in the county's watershed protection ordinance and shown as resource protection areas on the community plan map. I know that this has been a sticking point since that plan was adopted in 2001. The plan was actually adopted, but the map wasn't. So ever since then, there's been a lot of confusion about that finding of fact that folks point to. And this is what actually got me paying attention to things in Chatham County in probably 2003, 2004. So I personally am very happy to see a comprehensive land use plan being updated and being done right in terms of the mapping. If you have a plan and you're referencing a map, you need to provide the map. So I just had a question about what those areas are. If we are saying that, if we have to recommend a consistency statement as part of our recommendation, what are we pointing to? The watershed protection ordinance, average lot size, and the resource conservation or resource protection areas.
So I included that sentence just verbatim out of the land conservation and development plan. So the first portion of the sentence where it says retain the current 5-acre average lot size in the areas designated in the county's watershed protection ordinance. We can clearly look at our watershed protection map and identify river corridor districts, which is what the Board of Commissioners used as the basis for establishing the boundaries for the R5's process as part of this process. The second portion where it says and shown as resource protection areas on the community plan map, and that wasn't adopted, so that section of this is irrelevant. So you have to default back to the first portion that refers to the watershed protection ordinance, which by default, the ordinance incorporates the map by reference.
And so that's 2,500 feet from the major rivers, right?
That's right. So that R5
district. R5 would be, say, from the Hall River, it'd be 2,500 feet on either side of it.
Right. And the only exception, and I covered this on June 6th in several slides, the only area where that differs a little bit is along the Deep River, where we had a discussion with the commissioners about some resource conservation special area boundaries that do allow 1 dwelling unit per acre, and we had a conversation about whether or not to extend R1 or R5. For consistency along other areas of the Deep River, the commissioners chose to stick with R5.
So in terms of the watershed protection ordinance, this is referring to river corridors and not water supply watersheds.
Right. Well, the river corridor is one of our water supply watershed districts, but it's a county-specific designation, just that river corridor watershed district. That's the only district where we have a watershed district that has 5-acre average lot size requirements.
Right, but if the water supply watershed were included in that, watershed protection ordinance covers a lot. So my question was, what 5-acre lot size for. There were water supply watershed for Jordan Lake, let's say. Jordan Lake would be 5 acres.
It's actually WS4 critical area, which allows 1 dwelling unit per acre. So that's why the commissioners chose to extend the 1 acre zoning for Jordan Lake, is that's what the WS4 critical area allows, because it does extend beyond the boundaries of the core properties with a half mile of wind pool elevation. So those areas, it is 1 dwelling unit per acre. But we have some areas where we have zoning currently that are R5 that overlap, and it's just, the way that works is the more restrictive applies. So where we have an inconsistency between watershed and zoning, whichever is more restrictive, that's the one we use in the office.
Thank you.
Okay, commissioners, let's go from right to left. I started on the other end, but Emily's first meeting, she shouldn't have to go first.